I replaced my joiner blades a while back, and I recently traded a slab of mesquite that I milled for a pile of box elder burls. So today, I'm gonna make a marking knife. The burls are cut down to size to begin the stabilization process. Everything gets tossed into the vacuum chamber, which is then filled with a resin called cactus juice, and the vacuum pump is turned on. After all of the air has been removed from the wood, the seal is released and the wood is left to soak overnight. To finish the stabilization process, the wood is cured in a toaster oven for a few hours at 200 degrees. In order to use the joiner knife, its sharp edges need to be removed. This type of metal is high-speed steel, which is a very hard material. To maintain the high level of hardness, you need to prevent it from getting too hot during the sanding or grinding process. To help when forming the tip, you can draw some angled lines for reference on your table surface. I drew mine at about 35 degrees. To bevel your blade, you can either go as far as your table will let you or do it by hand. My table only went to 45 degrees, so I had to finish it by hand to get it to a 25-degree bevel. Next time, I'll make a jig to help keep everything straight. After the burls are cured, they are cut down even more to fit in a non-stick form. My forms are made from HDPE plastic and are for making pen blanks. Acrylic resin is mixed up, dyed, and an optional metallic silver powder can be added and then poured over the burls inside the form. The casting is placed into a pressure pot to cure at 60 psi, reducing the air bubbles to a microscopic size, making them virtually invisible. The marking knife's edges are sharpened with a diamond sharpening plate and honed with a leather strop. After the casting has cured, it can generally be removed by taking one side off of the form and giving it a good smack on the table, assuming you didn't fill in the form to the top. The hybrid castings are cut down to pen-sized blanks, exposing the irregular shape of the burls and sides. The blank selected for the marking knife scales is then cut down even further. To drill through high-speed steel, you'll need a carbide bit, which isn't always the easiest to locate locally. My local specialty store sold the first bit to me, proclaiming it was made to drill through high-speed steel, but it didn't even scratch the surface. Neither did my center punch. After calling around, I was able to locate a carbide bit, which wasn't the cheapest thing, but drilled through it with ease. I'll leave a link in the description. Brass pins are cut to length to use while drilling to help keep the knife scales aligned. The fronts of the knife scales are shaped on the disc sander, and then everything is epoxied and clamped together. Brass is a soft metal and can be cut and sanded flush using normal woodworking tools. My knife scales were still a little on the thick side, so to save me from a lot of sanding, I cut an additional 1/8 inch off each side using my bandsaw. A little bit of sanding and finishing, and it's ready to get put to work. If you have any questions about this process, you can comment down below or visit my website for a detailed article. I also plan on releasing a couple videos solely on stabilizing and casting, so if you're not already subscribed, please do so you don't miss out. If you would like to follow along with my progress on my daily projects, you can follow me on Instagram, Twitter, or Facebook. There will be links in the description. This project was inspired by Dima's Woodshop. He's been doing a lot of neat stuff around casting and stabilizing, so if you haven't seen his stuff, go ahead and check it out. As always, thanks for watching and stay safe.